Bitcoin traders, breathe a little bit, okay? BTC is doing exactly what supply and demand traders love, pulling back into this massive demand level that we have here. This demand imbalance is what most crypto traders don't even see because they are too busy drawing trend lines that look like spaghetti. So this is a massive imbalance in control, a little bit aggressive, but imbalance, and has taken control of Bitcoin last at the end of November 2025, as we explained in previous video analysis. Today I'm going to show you why this monthly demand level, $84,300 more or less, is trying to play out like the famous demand level we mentioned quite a few months ago, right there, almost at $50,000, that provided this strong pullback on Bitcoin. So there's still room for Bitcoin to reach this level over here, 108,000, if the imbalance keep breaking weekly highs. When we take a look at the weekly time frame, we can see that the new weekly highs are playing out or are being broken, and we have a supply level right at the top. So still room for Bitcoin to rally. How much is that? About $17,000 more or less. That's what there is room for that. Okay, this is the closest obstacle over there. But like I said, this monthly demand level here is in control the same way that this one was in control, and this one wasn't reached by a few $100s. If you want to learn to trade cryptocurrencies and stop making or the use of indicators or mirroring indicators, stick around, because this chart is about to this chart is about to reveal, okay, what is going on in the smaller time frame. So we have okay, so let me zoom in here. We have here this rectangle there corresponds to the weekly supply level where the stop obstacle is located on Bitcoin cryptocurrency. Okay, so we can see that through the monthly over there. So there's still room for price to drop down there, up there. Okay, so look at this. We have one strong large candlestick body on Bitcoin crypto. Then we have another strong. Then it paused a little bit, another strong, and then we have these large bearish the upper wicks are obviously bearish. So it's pushing Bitcoin lower and lower. Then we have these dark cloud covers, candlestick patterns, and Bitcoin drops as expected to this area of demand. Similar thing happened here in February 2025. We have an engulfing pattern over there. It tried to drop there, but it just fell short and reversed out of nowhere. Okay, so when you learn to trade cryptos using supply and demand, you quickly realize something important, that Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency doesn't even care about your indicators, your memes, or how many times you refresh your Twitter X. Okay, BTC only respects imbalances. If Elon Musk says something, well, it doesn't matter. And right now, one of them is screaming for attention, which is this monthly demand level down there, as you can see. So Bitcoin is reacting to this massive imbalance at 84,000. And this imbalance is behaving as it should, like the previous demand level over there, as explained, and which created a beautiful, okay, bullish leg that most retail traders missed because they were busy, well, you know, doing retail trader things, short term scalping, probably doing futures trading on cryptos. It doesn't matter. Okay, this new demand level in control over there means that price action is not random, it's structured, as I explained with these candlesticks, and the movement that we had here with the bearish piercing patterns or dark cloud covers, large candlestick bodies, these shrink with the upper wicks, and then price declines on Bitcoin as expected. So Bitcoin price today is about $80,000, more $82,000. Yep. And let's see what happens with the current structure. This monthly demand level is actively in control. The bullish impulse is behaving as expected, and there's clean room to reach that weekly supply level that is up there. So will Bitcoin cryptocurrency continue breaking weekly highs? like this one over there. If that happens, then, well, we expect price to reach that weekly supply right there at the top, or are we on the way to a deeper pullback down there to the monthly demand level? For now, this one is holding, okay? So long is the way to go. You can use cryptocurrency scalping strategies. You can trade futures contracts too. That gives you much more leverage for Bitcoin. So as I always say, trading is not guessing. It's just waiting for the right imbalance to gain control. And yes, waiting is the part where beginners lose their minds while professional drinks probably coffee. Those who like coffee, because I don't like coffee. So if we take a look at the smaller time frames on the daily, you can see that once that imbalance reaches control, then we have a strong rally. Okay, this is a supply level that played out a little bit. It has been eliminated, and now we have new bullish engulfing pattern. So this is very bad price action. So if these highs are broken, there's going to be a lot of room for price to keep on rallying to these impulse here around $183,000, and then the weekly supply level, which is right above. This is the weekly supply level. We don't see that properly now, but when we switch to the weekly time frame on Bitcoin, we will see it. So the smaller time frames are screaming that. Okay, so here on the 4-hour, we also have here a new demand level over there, two large candlestick bodies. So it looks like Bitcoin is heading south right now. Okay, so the crypto trading lesson that we could learn from this is that once, obviously, that the demand level takes control, no matter which time frame you're using, the smaller time frames are going to be eliminated, all the obstacles, because a large time frame always weights more. It trumps the smaller time frames. Okay, and crypto trading is not chaotic. Or if you trade with context and location, we have the context of a monthly uptrend, and we have the context of a demand level in control in the large time frames. So if you want to learn to trade cryptos, the secret is not adding new indicators that will tell you where to go. It's learning how price action, as I read here, and supply and demand behave inside and around imbalances. And Bitcoin today is giving us a textbook example. So this is like medium-term analysis for swing trading analysis for Bitcoin. But if we take a look at the bigger time frames, okay, we delete everything here, all the objects. This is what could happen. In the past, we have a 6 months time frame demand level over there, and now we have another one over there. So after a very strong rally in the bigger time frames, on any time frame, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large candlestick bodies, another large, even larger, smaller, and now we have a potential engulfing pattern. Okay, so this is telling us that Bitcoin, buying Bitcoin is very aggressive. So this could happen. It could drop to this level around 86,000, or it could stay up there around 43,000. So Bitcoin traders, if they listen to my prediction, they will say, what the hell are you saying, my friend? You know nothing about crypto, you know nothing about trading. This is never going to happen. I'm holding 10 Bitcoin from here. don't want to lose all this money, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but I've seen these charts play out, do this so many times. So thousands, not hundreds, thousands sometimes on other cryptos, on stocks, on ETFs, on Forex. But well, Bitcoin is a different kind of monster. So it could just drop a little bit over there, and even lower to the monthly demand level that we mentioned before. That is around this area, 67. If this is eliminated, and then for their reverse again. But the longer term type of analysis for Bitcoin, BTC cryptocurrency is that this could happen. Okay, not reaching $200,000, but dropping to the beginning to around 70,000, 35, or even lower. So what will happen? Well, for now, we have this demand level in control, and new bullish price action is printed. Still room to reach that weekly area of supply before from there it could just reverse again. So we'll see. But for now, long bias. But I'm just analyzing Bitcoin for future projections. Okay. So the roadmap for BTC, Bitcoin, well, bullish continuation from this monthly demand level over here. BTC keeps breaking weekly highs, confirming monthly demand in control. Next target, 108,000. Okay, this is the scenario where institutional money is scaling in and pressured supply keeps getting absorbed. So scenario B, deeper pullback to this imbalance here or even lower. So we'll see what happens. So the big question now for Bitcoin is not whether it will moon or crash. That's retail thinking. Okay, the real question is who is in control, demand or supply? We have demand, long bias. So as long as this demand level at $84,000 on Bitcoin stays intact, BTC has still room to reach that supply level at 108,000. If the level collapses, then we're going to have short bias on the way down there. So just remember, trading is just a waiting game, and if you don't wait, the market will gladly take your money for you. So as simple as that. See you in the next video. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.